guys may not know this. I am a former Miss American Virgin Islands, 1995. And yeah, I don't really talk about that much for reasons. Let me bring you guys closer together. Hey, Miss Christy D. Hi, boo boo. I am on Periscope and I'm on Instagram right now. So, if you guys have been paying attention lately, there have been multiple, I got teary even thinking about it. There have been multiple black women with varied hairstyles, and just all of it happening in the pageant world. And when I tell you guys, I want to burst from the inside. Okay, so Miss Universe is now black. And the I at the end heard it. That's the end of my name. Okay. Miss World is black. She's Miss Jamaica, which is the pageant. I never tell you guys these things, but I was a participant in Miss World in 1995. So that one is close to heart for me, you guys. Miss America is black. I think Miss Teen USA, I hope I'm not saying these wrong. Miss USA, and even, you guys, even Miss, what was somebody told me, Miss International something, which is like trans women, which, listen, that might not be your cup of tea, but listen, that joker black too, okay? So there's 5, 6 of these jokers out here. So anyway, ruling and reigning, okay? Big curly hair, Miss Universe, I can't even get my mind around it, you guys. Miss Universe has a freaking fade with a cut, a line, a barber cut. So anyway, I'm a former Miss American Virgin Islands. There's a picture of me and Mandela floating on the internet somewhere. I don't know. It's on my Instagram. You gotta dig deep. Anyway, this is Sun City. This is where the pageant was when I was 1995. That's how long ago it was. That's how old I am. 1995, Sun City, South Africa. This is the book. And this, you guys, is actually the book for Miss World 1995 when I was in the pageant. And there's a picture of me. There's a few pictures of me in here. They're trash pictures because the photographer was trash. I'm not even gonna lie. And I'm embarrassed to even show it to you because the photographs that he took of these women were so beautiful. And the pictures this man took of us was trash. Do you hear me? Trash. I even have video of the entire pageant now. Although back in 1995, it was so long ago, you guys, that I never had video of the pageant until maybe like the 2000s. And when I wrote to the organization, they told me I had to pay $100 to get a VHS back in the day. And your girl did not. I did not. So one day somebody put it on YouTube and I ripped it. So anyway, I'm going to show y'all pictures of it's hard to see. Okay, first of all, this chick dancing on the beach, you can't tell, but I'm going to show you closer ones. That's me. It was during one of the little, like, you know when they have the opening of the pageant and we're all like dancing and singing? I was one of the ones that could dance. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know that. So that's me right there. Dancing on the beach in Grand Comores. Okay? There's your girl. Wait, where am I? Oh, you can tell that's me. Look at me. That's British Virgin Islands. That's me. U.S. Virgin Islands. That's, well, American Virgin Islands is what they call me. That's Trinidad and Tobago, and that's Jamaica. Look at us. We're cute. I should have kept that bathing suit. Y'all, that bathing suit was cute. Yes, your girl was out here slaying. Sorry. The judges and the hosts, Linda Evangelista, which almost died. When she walked out on the stage, y'all almost died. This is like she was one of my modeling idols. I almost died. Oh, you don't hear me? I almost died. Anyway, this is Ernie Hudson, the black guy from Ghostbusters. My locks are on my head. Whoever asked that. Long to stroker. My locks are on my head. Okay, let's focus. We're not talking about locks right now. Who else would you guys know? Amit Balchan, but y'all wouldn't know him. That's like Indian Sean Connery. He was pretty awesome. Who else would y'all know? Beverly, Christopher Lee. I got to meet him. Isn't that crazy? Yeah, you guys, this happened. Beverly Peel. She was also one of my idols in the modeling world. Emma Sams, she was wonderful. She actually came up to me after the show and talked to me and gave me some information that I never forgot. Alfre Woodard, who is freaking credible, she was just like a homegirl. Like, she would be there chatting with me because it wasn't a lot of dark-skinned people. It wasn't a lot of dark-skinned people in 1995. Okay, and that's why what happened this year is just freaking mind-blowing. So anyway, let me get through this. Please do not laugh at this picture, you guys. Anyway, with all of that said, there I am. Oh, it's such a horrible picture. Okay, wait. It's so bad. Wait. There she is. American Virgin Islands. I was barely smiling, you guys. Look at me. I have like little chipmunk teeth. I was smiling like this. Wait, I can't even do it. Because nowadays, I'm all teeth. But look, all of these people winning these pageants now, the emotions that I've been feeling, you guys, is beyond explanation. I think I'm going to make an actual like formal recorded video. But the reason I'm sitting down here is because in 2002, my mother sent me 2 boxes. I don't know if you can see them. Here's one of them. Filled with all of my trophies and all of that stuff from when I was younger for pageants and shows and all of that, which is wonderful because I'm from the Virgin Islands and by now a hurricane or 5 would have already taken them. And I probably never opened them until yesterday. That's 17. Ooh, wow. Really, Rushni? I was really looking for my crown, you guys. I was looking for my Miss Virgin Islands crown. That's the whole gist of this whole thing. So anyway, I don't know where it is. I felt like it was supposed to be in one of these boxes. I haven't seen it. I just thought it would be cute if I made a video and I was actually wearing my crown. But yeah, so what do you guys think about all of these black women winning all of these pageants? For me, being a woman, this is from my high school pageant, you guys. Miss Popularity. That is insane. Wow. Okay. For a person who participated in these pageants, especially in Miss World, knowing what it felt like to be one of the only dark-skinned women that was represented there, knowing that so many of these pageants only let, I shouldn't say only let, back then, it was kind of like an undercurrent that only specific people were even in the running, much less would win the pageant. And so when I went to Miss World, I honestly knew that in post-apartheid South Africa, which is where I was, I literally went to Miss World like a few years after apartheid ended and Mandela became the president. Like, it was literally post-apartheid South Africa. I knew that somebody that looked like me, my hair was relaxed, by the way, back then, I probably wasn't going to place or win. So much so that I know that they pick queens in the top 10 from each of the different regions of the world. One of them is the Caribbean. And one of my friends was Miss Trinidad, who I showed you. And she and I remember telling her that I think she was going to place because she was incredible. She was smart, articulate, everything you wanted. But also, if they had to choose between her and I, there she is, and there I am in post-apartheid South Africa, right? So, and I remember Michelle telling me that I was dumb and that we were practically the same person. So why we have the exact same chance? And I remember in 1995 thinking she was smoking good crack. Anyway, she placed 3rd. And Emma Sams, this is so weird to me to be telling you guys this. It almost seems surreal, but it's true, so whatever. Emma Sams, who's an actress and who was also one of the judges, came up to me after the show and told me that I placed 14th or 16th. I was shocked about that. I have no way of verifying that. Pieces of old trophies, you guys. I'm literally digging through these trophies and throwing away things. I have no way of verifying that except from my clear memory of this woman coming up and telling me that. And I think that that's a big deal. I've never really told a lot of people that. And I see now that Miss British Virgin Islands placed very high in the Miss World pageant this year and is being lauded for it. And that is incredible. I am so happy to see that because like Miss Universe said, let me get this out, Lord. It was impossible for someone, beauty that looked like me, to be a winner in 1995. At least in my mind, I felt that way. I went to Miss World and I had no idea what I was going to. I was not prepared, okay? The Virgin Islands does not send typically consistently somebody to Miss World. It's off and on. I don't even know what they're doing now. And whoever owns the franchise for who sends a delegate to Miss Universe and one who sends a delegate to Miss World are two separate things in the Virgin Islands. In some countries, it's the same girl that gets to go to both. In the Virgin Islands, it is not. So I did not go to Miss Universe. My mother, you guys, took apart all of these trophies. Wow. I feel like what I'm gonna do, so all I have is like pieces of old, look, pieces, I guess this goes in here, of old trophies. I'm not gonna be able to do all of these. It's incredible to me to see these women succeed in this way and on this platform. I just read the Year of Yes by Shonda Rhimes, and she said something that was so incredible. She made this analogy about how she won this award. She dismantled them for storage and for shipping them to me. Yeah, she took them apart, and so all of these different trophies are I went to the Waldorf Astoria when I was a kid, when I was, I don't know, 13 through 15, and won all these awards in this modeling competition. Girl, I remember. I was up there winning. I also had like multiple modeling agencies wanting to sign me, and my mother said nope. Yeah, so which I don't know why. I don't know why she took me to the actual first runner-up. What was this for? I think this was my high school pageant. First runner-up, Miss Intellect, which I always won. I always won the Smarty Pants thing. Miss Intellect, that was from another, I think this was my school pageant too. I always won the You're a Nerd pageant stuff because, which is why whenever I make videos and people tell me that my videos aren't, whenever people tell me that my videos don't make sense to them or whatever, I always think to myself, that's because my videos are for smart people. I'm so wrong. But it's true. In my mind, I'm like, that's because these jokes are for a higher level of mind. Okay. Back to Shonda Rhimes. She made this analogy about how she had won this award for being the first black woman to do this and the first black woman to do that and the first black woman to do this. And she realized that she had won the award, but she had won the award because so many other women, black women, had came before her and made cracks in what was the proverbial glass ceiling. So she made this analogy of that there was a ceiling, and women over the years had just been banging into this ceiling and making cracks and weakening it. And so that when she came, she hit it, but it shattered because of the thousands of people who had hit it before her. Well, that's what I feel like when I see all these girls. I can't help but just tear up and think, girl, to see Nigeria cheer for Miss Jamaica the way she did in Miss World, knowing that when I was in my pageant, Nigeria didn't get to finish participating. Just to see that, like, we've come so far. This was before my hair was natural, you guys. I would have never thought in all my days. I sound like an old woman, but it's true. I would have never thought in all my days when I was standing on that stage in Miss World, watching them crown Miss Venezuela, standing on that stage as one of the few me and Tanzania were like the two darkest people. I don't know where these African countries got these girls from, but hey, everybody was this color. Okay, I was like, I don't know where the dark skinned chicks were from Africa, but they weren't there. And I remember coming to Africa. I was in South Africa, like, where are the black people in this pageant? But anyway, everybody had like straight wavy hair and like all the African countries. So I never thought I would see this. I never thought I would see this, you know. I never thought I would live to see the day when Miss Universe, Miss United USA, Miss America, I think Miss Teen USA, Miss World, all of us twist outs and what is happening? Fade cuts and wash and goes. Oh my. I think Miss America yesterday on some show, and she had box braids with extensions in her hair, and I was just like, so anyway, I don't think I'm gonna find my crown, which would have been wonderful. You know, a lot of people always tell me that I'm not the best at like tooting my own horn about my accomplishments over the years. Humble is best. You know what, pretty girl Merly? I say, let me say this to you from a 43-year-old's perspective. That's what I used to think. Being humble is best. But there's a difference between humility and hiding your light under a bushel. There's a nuanced difference. And I think that I was taught to, this is like for therapy, but I'm gonna be honest. I think I was taught that what I did was normal and not that special and everybody could do it, if I'm being honest. Like, I seriously thought that. It was downplayed so much that I thought the same thing they thought, which is it's not that big of a deal. Told not to toot my horn. You know what I mean? So it was humility, but it was humility from a broken place. I'm pulling out all of these things, and my crown, Miss American Virgin Islands, is nowhere to be found. So that's what I was looking for. And so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to, oh, you're saying please save this live? I might save this live. I don't know. I have to watch it back because I feel like I'm rambling and making no sense. Because I'm literally opening these boxes for the first time in 17 years. And it's all of these old trophies and bits and pieces of trophies. And I'm surrounded by accomplishments that I just... You want to hear another fun fact? Every year or so, year and a half, one of the ladies that was in this competition with me, one of these women back here that was in the Miss World competition with me will write to me in my Facebook inbox and say, don't I know you from somewhere? Weren't you in Miss World with me? And I'm just like, maybe. Were you at Miss World? That's what I'm trying to say. Let me go check the book. Let me check the book, make sure that you, because I don't have a memory like that. So I'd be like, let me flip through here and see if that's you. That's you, girl. How you doing? I need to throw some of this stuff away. And if I ever do find my crown, maybe I'll jump back on live and show it to you guys. Maybe I'll do that. All right. Bye, you guys. Don't hide your light under a bushel. Okay? Sometimes you got to big up yourself. That's what 43-year-old Rushni has learned. Sometimes if you were Miss American Virgin Islands 1995, you just need to tell people, I was Miss American Virgin Islands 1995. Because it's true. Hello? Google me, suckers. I come up. Check the Wikipedia. That's your girl. All right. Bye, y'all.